Hey folks, this is Björn. Today I want to show you what's the impact of colliders to your game performance and how they influence your frame rate. So after this video, you will think twice on which collider you will use in your next project. In this scene, we see 300 zombies running around the screen. Everything is smooth and our frame rate is over 500. At the moment, the zombies have no colliders, so you can't really interact with them. Let's see what happens when I add the Polygon Collider to my zombie prefab. You can see that the Polygon Collider tried to fit the sprite outline nearly pixel perfect. So every edge is represented by the collider. Let's see what happens in play mode. The game is lagging like hell. And we are now running on 0.6 frames per second. But what is the reason for this performance issue? Let's check the Unity profiler. You can open the profiler by Window, Analyzer, Profiler. When you enter the play mode now, Unity will record everything what happens in every single frame. This profiler will cost some overhead, but it's still very helpful to check where your current frame leaks are. In this case, the frames are pretty low, so you have to wait some time until some frames comes in. The profiler is still available if we exit play mode. I can now click on any frame and see what methods slows my frame. The frame shows me that Physics2D is taking a long time. That's because Physics2D have to check for collisions on every edge and every line of the collider, and we have a lot of edges and lines on our sprite. If you see Physics2D in the profiler, you always have to think about your colliders and rigid bodies. Now that we know that the frame rate drops from Physics2D, we can try to improve that. First, we get rid of our Polygon Collider and replace it with a box collider. The box collider does not fit the sprite automatically, so we change the size to fit it as much as we can. Back to our play mode now. The frame rate climbs to about 400 frames per second, and that with nearly the same functionality as with the Polygon Collider. That's really a heavy impact to our game. So we still see the Physics2D in our profiler, but that's okay, because we still want to check for collisions. But the time it takes is much better than before. I'm sure you don't use 300 enemies in every game, but you should think about your colliders. Is it really important to fit the sprite to 100%? Can the player even see the difference? Try it out in your projects to make smoother games. I hope you learned something new today. Thanks for watching and liking, and I'm sure I see you in the next.